What's going on, everybody? This is the Fan Dude 21 back once again. And what you're looking at here is a Sears turn of the century 52-inch antique brass ceiling fan. Now, this fan here dates to 1986. I don't even know if the turn of the century is the correct model name for this fan, even if Sears actually gave it a model name. They usually did not give model names to their fans from the 80s. But it is based off of the Emerson turn of the century, which is likely, this design is actually a Sears design, so that's why you see it. The same design fan all throughout a few different makes of that Sears used to manufacture these fans all throughout the 1980s. So Emerson was the original, and they also made them by Sanyo, same make as Lasco fans. And this one here is actually made by Compass East Industries, which is the same manufacturer that manufactured all of the Bahama fans sold at the Payless Cashway stores, and so on and so forth. This, of course, being the less coolest variation, but this fan here in particular is definitely unique. Now, at first glance, it looks just like a generic 80s Sears fan, but the speed control is what sets this fan apart from its counterparts. Now, it's probably hard to see on the camera, but there is a knob on the side of the fan. And you probably might think, when I tell you there's a knob, oh, it's a variable speed. Nope, it's not a variable speed. What that knob is a 12-position click rotary knob, which gives the fan 2 off positions and 10 fan speeds. Definitely a very odd fan. Now, Sears also actually did make variable speed versions, which I would say is the most expensive. This one being the next cheapest on that tier. Then they had their normal 3-speed fans. This one here, like I said, is a 10-speed 5-blade with the tight weave cane and the Emerson looking brackets. The blades are reversible from cane to plain wood tone, which is the same pecan finish on both sides. Like I said, a very unique fan. The fan uses a transformer to control all those speeds, and which pretty much fills up that entire elongated switch housing there on the bottom. So, adding a light kit to the fan will definitely be quite difficult unless you used a 4-arm fitter, which you can make the splice in the fitter itself. But like a single globe fitter or whatever, that'll be much more difficult. But anyway, we'll go ahead and give this fan a demonstration here. We're on the downdraft position, and we'll start it up on the fan's low speed, speed number 1. Now, these speeds are actually pretty well differentiated with each other. They're not, the fan starts off here on a very nice aesthetic low and gradually speeds up over the course all the way to high. Usually these transformer-based speed controls are very faint in terms of differences in between the speed. The fan runs very quietly, no vibration, no varying noise or anything. It was pretty lightly used in its original installation before I got it. I bought this fan from a Habitat Restore north of town here at least 4 years ago. I've definitely had it quite a while. I actually had it installed in the living room of my house in the past as well for some time. Here's speed number 2. Of course, my furnace runs 24/7 in the background, so I really can't prove to you that the fan's pretty quiet, but you'll just have to take my word for it. Here's speed number 3. The motor on the fan is pretty much the same diameter as the opening on the bottom plate there. It's not a real huge motor. It's all stamped steel motor. That, you know, just a generic motor CEI used on their 52-inch model fans throughout the mid to late 80s. Speed number 4. Speed number 5. Which would be the fan's medium speed. Speed number 6. Speed number 7. Speed number 8. Speed number 9. And speed number 10. Performance on the fan is decent on high. I would say we're turning around 190 RPMs. The blades are probably 12 to 13 degree blade pitch. Definitely not steep. Like I said, the motor is pretty small, but it does not do a bad job performance-wise, in my personal opinion. Now the fan is electrically reversible, but cycling through 10 fan speeds in the updraft position is something I really do not want to do. So we'll just let it coast. As this video is already going on 9 minutes and 30 seconds long. I'm not sure, it's been a while since I've seen this fan coast down. It might take a little time, so I might cut it short, but while it's stopping here, I'm going to tell you some more things about it. The fan, when it was purchased new, had the option of being a down rod mount fan or a flush mounted fan. and this one of course has been flush mounted. The canopy also serves as the mounting bracket. It just uses a plate on the top, which is a pretty common design for flush mountable convertible fans like such as this. Yeah, but definitely a very cool looking fan. It's got the ornate side band, similar to the ornate turn of the centuries made by Emerson and Lasco. Like I said, I believe this is a Sears design, Sears patented design, so you only see this on Sears fans. And there you have it. There was the Sears turn of the century 10-speed 52-inch antique brass ceiling fan. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.